A Hat in Time. Let me start out by admitting that I've been absolutely hooked on this game, and even intend to get every trophy in the DLCs, so know that my rating is only a 7 because of the glaring flaws here, and that none of those flaws keep this from being one of the most endearing, inventive, and engaging N64 throwback games I've ever played. If you like the idea of a variety-rich Psychonauts-looking game, which somewhat controls like Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, or Spyro, then I'd wager my credibility on you finding enjoyment in this title. It's a collectathon which manages to innovate on the tried and true by giving you Metroidvania-type hat and badge powers, unique worlds with a variety of chapters, a near continual purpose to all the collecting, some almost brutally challenging boss fights for the genre, and a great sense of flow to the controls in certain sections. A ton of heart went into crafting this world and the majority of its systems, and that makes this something most people should play without hesitation. The people it isn't right for, however, are those looking for depth in the battle system, flawless controls, and a great camera. The normal enemies here are just too simple to make them much of a concern or interesting to fight, and the combination of certain iffy control mechanics alongside the uber wonky camera make parts of this game outright rage-inducing. You'll definitely get a solid feel for most of what's problematic here, but that won't mean you ever find much of an uninterrupted flow state as you move about. You should go into this prepared to miss a lot of jumps unfairly and to fight with the camera. Even with camera assist turned off, you'll still have the camera hit objects in the stage and bounce away from you at times. It's enough of a hassle that a game I initially wanted to call an 8 slowly became a 7 as I dug deeper. On the bright side though, childish though the story can be, there's a good amount of surprise here, including murder mystery, filmmaking, and even a genuine bit of horror. Trophy-wise, this is a love-hate experience. On one hand, I think it's stellar that the devs added plenty of trophies which aren't a natural part of most playthroughs, that nothing's missable, and that you don't have to collect everything here, just the actual timepieces. On the other hand, some of these extra trophy asks may be more than some people bargained for. The guide wrongly calls this plat a 3 when beating the game on its own is already a 4 if you can't get the hang of how wonky the 3D boss action can be, especially when you miss things due to poor controller input. I'd sit at a 4 though, since you can turn on assist mode to double and regenerate HP. While I enjoyed most of the trophy chase, I could definitely see some gamers thinking the cleanup is tedious. You'll mostly want to follow a guide or videos where you're struggling with one of the numerous miscellaneous bits. I'd recommend heading to the Down with the Mafia Town boss for the one-hit badge challenge though, instead of what the guide recommends, because the Mafia Town boss is 2D and fairly short. So long as you can handle the occasional stage restarts, and sometimes poor checkpoints without too much frustration, this is actually a game where the trophy guide adds to the experience instead of taking away from it. Think of them like bonus challenges, and you'll be out of the woods with a new shiny in no time, which is to say in 20 to 40 hours. Bonus tip for this game would be to turn off camera assist mode, then invert the vertical camera control, which helps make this feel more natural to play. And do play it, because not even the cons keep this title from reaching the heights of greatness.